Good, numbing. Hello YouTube, I hope you're all doing well. We're back with session 5 of Nelke. When I went to start streaming, PlayStation came back with me with like a 404 error, and I was just like, huh. But when I tried it again, it went through, so I'm hoping that's not a sign. We will just go as we are. It feels like Nelke is the one project that always gets screwed over by something, so it'd be nice for it to not for one session, but we'll see. Last time we left off, we had a bit of an abrupt ending because of, you know, the aforementioned things fluffing up. But we was mid-talking to people, and then it got kind of cut short. What's this for? Our new Sims piece. Yeah, sure. So we're going to continue where we left off. We were saving up for expanded farmland. We needed Vegemite, or the Vegestones, which requires us to get some eggs. Which I believe are on the next spot, yep. So let's start as we mean to go on. Even if that does cost you a small fortune every single time. Oh, actually, before I dive in, I still need to get more of these guys, and then get the Vegemites. Are these guys in the area we're going to? That's research. I need to investigate. They are, and so are the shrooms. Alright, here goes nothing. Hopefully it's more than one encounter spot in this area, because that's the trouble we had last time. We kept on only getting one encounter spot on the run through. But the main priority is getting some eggs. But I hope you've all been doing well. Sorry for the slightly late start. I mentioned last stream that I barely got any sleep, so of course my body course corrected that last night, and I very much overslept. But I am a lot more with it today. So next should be the encounter. There we go. 2 slime guys. Okay, this is neither. This is neither the slime guys or the mushrooms. This is unhelpful. This is what this is. Thanks, Virus. Also, I have a date in mind. I've been saying it for a while that when it comes to Christmas week, I'll end up like taking Christmas and most of New Year week off. So it's gonna be like sort of like what we did last year, where I ended up taking about 2 weeks off. I kind of have a date in mind. The 20th is probably going to be my last stream this side of that break. Obviously, if things change, I'll let you guys know. But that's kind of what the target's going to end up being. I don't know if we'll make it even with this, and it's still not what we fucking need. God damn it. You know what they should have added, which would have been perfect for this kind of game? Like, specifically this kind of game. An ability to load anywhere. Because I would have just loaded and redone the run-through. Because we kind of need those enemies. Oh, no. But before I load, I want to... How many of these can we build? Oh, we can build 2 of them. Okay, so we are fine to do that, but before we do that... Load. We're rerunning that attempt. It does also need to do the research and the investment, but that's fine. But I want those slime guys, at least. So let me set this back up again. And then I'm going to save again, so I don't have to do that again if we keep on fumbling it. And then we'll go back in and try and get lucky. It's funny we didn't even get the mushroom, guys. Like that was basically an invalid, unhelpful run. We didn't get either of the slimes. We didn't get either of the shrooms. Oh, I think it's the wrong mushrooms anyway. They want ghost mushrooms. But that's more vital to get because of the pop limit increase as well. Where even are the ghost mushrooms, actually? Oh, they're right down here, okay. Alright, attempt 2.
こういう場所特有の素材ってのもあるんですかい？
これは何かに使えるのではないでしょうか。
Because like Alchemists Marie Plus had the quick load, which was a godsend, even though it wasn't really that necessary in that game, because it kind of didn't feel like it was too hard to kind of figure out what you wanted to do and whatnot. But this game would genuinely be perfect for it. You do your run through, you don't get the enemies or loot you want, just quickly reset. Still no. Give me what I want. Game. At least just the most common. I imagine that's what it is. I just hope it's not like predetermined or some shit, because that would suck. Like Pokemon Gen 1 level predetermined. And then I'll start sprinting to get to the next encounter. Or any fucking encounter. Oh, is it? I get it. It's the boss encounter that has them. The normal encounter is just the turtles. Okay, so yeah, we need to go back and do a different path then. A good miss. Don't try and poison the mushroom. She got it! Jesus Christ, Beerus. Yeah, this still isn't helpful. Alright, if I go... Oh, now it wants us to go get them, of course. Yeah, 1. Ugh. Yeah, no, I will reload that one again. Now we know that, like, those other enemies, they're not really a part of the normal encounter. Or at least it doesn't seem like it. Maybe they are. I need to go the other direction. I need to go down the first path again, because that's where they were for sure. I mean, on the next cycle, we'll try and get eggs for the Vegemite. We also just need more encounters, because we only seem to really get, like, 1 on this path. Or at least we did last stream. Maybe I just got very unlucky. But we'll find out, because it should be next. No. Dang it. So it is still only one encounter, so it'll be like two or three more bips from here, like on the map thing. Like I think it's next. Yes. 2 Slimers. That's not what I want. God fuck damn. Yes, yes. How is it so hard to just give me 2 slime? Just 2 slammer bars. I mean, I could go down this path again just to see if I just got really unlucky, but I think genuinely the Seedcaster and Mushroom are just for the boss. And they're not on the normal path. Sorry, I got something stuck in my eye. And it's distracting me. I mean, they can show up there as well, but they absolutely didn't. Ugh, there we go. It's like right on like the corner of my eyelash, like just holding on. And just being annoying. Because we got that's why we have 2 on the thing. We got 2 Seedcasters on our first encounter when we first visited the Shady Road. And it wasn't like the end encounter, it was just along the way. So I know we can get it, I think we're just getting unlucky. But this is what I mean by I wish we had a quick load, because then I could just bring it back to this and we'll go through it. Maybe if they ever do a Nelke too. But I'll just let this ride out and see. What I'm more looking for, to be honest, is any other enemy in the first encounter that isn't the turtle here. Just so we know it isn't just turtle's normal encounter. The slime and the mushroom are special. So like on the next one, we just anything other than the fucking turtles. Yeah, this is what I mean. I think it's just the turtles. All right, 10 minutes in. This is the Nelke I was. This was the Nelke I was afraid it was going to start turning into, and here we are starting with it. Ah, screw it. It's the only road we haven't tried this morning. Let's just run down here, see if we get Slimers. If we don't get it this time, I'll do the dark path and just run to the end so at least get like the guaranteed one. And we can also try and eat, get some eggs, just so we can start working on the Vegemite resource problem. Hopefully the eggs are something that can be farmed after you've got them. I'm pretty sure they are, but it's been a minute. Slimes? 1? 1? Fine. No, I need 2. I might as well go the other direction, just because then I can get looped towards, like, the other thing I'm doing. I'll still kill it anyway, just on the off chance we get another encounter with them. Oh, of course. Of course you live on 2. Thank you, Sophie. Yeah, I'll go the other way. Alright. Okay, let's get our fucking boob armor. Load. We'll just go the other way. Maybe we'll get lucky to turtles in this one run, but I don't think so. But at least then we get the guaranteed one, but we also get the eggs, which is the more significant thing of that run. Because we know we've got enough for like the larger farms. So we'll just go this way, and then after the first encounter, run to the end, so we can make sure we get to the end. I imagine, like, if you have, like, certain, like, battle-savvy characters, maybe you can influence it. Because there are things that influence your collection rate. So I imagine, like, if there's two core systems, and there's something that influences one of them, there's probably something else that influences the other. So you could probably make, like, a battle-hardened party, like, way into late game, that makes it so you get encounters all the time. Oh, there are other encounters, so I've just been getting super unlucky. Great. Good. Good to know. And it's still not the fucking slimes. It's still not the slime cauldrons. But that's okay, because that means when we do we do get a quest about these guys, we should, touch wood, have an easier time with it. Or could. I can load... I can save scum that instead. Might kill both? Yeah. And now I'm just gonna run for the rest. 2 slimes? Fuck. No, Furious, it's on like no health, just whack it. You don't need to throw poison. I know you have an alternate attack. I wonder, like, if you have Liddy and Suli with you, if they get the NA out, if they get their dad's, like, nuke out. And you haven't seen that stream playthrough, I don't know what I'm talking about then, oh boy. Okay, so this is always guaranteed to be these 3 at the end, that's good to know. Oh, we leveled up again. Nice. Got only 4. But that's fine. Up to Ramgrand district. Time to build our super farms. Costs 24. Oh, super farm, because we can only afford 1. Let's not get too fucking carried away here. You know what, Vane? Go for it, dude. And we need eggs. Fairies. Oh, right. We haven't got fairies, but we can get fairies to help out with things. Alright. We've got enough of everything else. We just need the finances. Because everything else is being worked on. I mean, we're going to hit a loss today, but that's fine. Because you want some too. We need two. We need to. The amount of money we'll make. We need 2 of these seed casters to show up. The amount of... We are so close to gold. Come on. Okay, you're making pitchforks. You're only making 2 things, aren't you? No, I won't make you make that, as tempting as it is. Okay, you can. Problem is we need leaf. I need to see if I can get someone to make some leafy lettuce, because otherwise you're not going to be able to make it for long. Yeah. There you go, Suli. You know, I'm going to go on a whim and say we have enough nectar fruit. We need to clear those 2 out so we can get that big dispatch. Oh, okay. Understood. We don't have anyone. Oh. And how are we doing on the main one? So large facilities, one's being built right now. That we'll work on as we're going. That we are trying to work on, but the game's being stubborn. Let's go. So we know we're going to be in the negative today because we just spent all that money. Gee, I like how you can always see when I've had to buy something on the earning progress. You can always see, like, on turn 21 there's a dip, and you can always see when I've had to buy something, because it's always the day we're in a loss. There's always, every time. And it's going to come up saying, yep, there's a lack there. Nelke. If there was ever like a more Atelier-esque picture, there it is. Excuse me, Miss Nelke. Marie and Ellie have brought a guest along with them. A guest? Could it be another alchemist? Can you show them in? Oh, fairies. Hello. Hi, Nelke. Good afternoon. Who's this child you have with you? I'm not a child. My little child here is actually a fairy. I've asked some local fairies to join us here and help out with our work. You might not want to say my little child. It might give people the wrong impression. A fairy? You mean like from a fairy tale? Wait, you've never seen a fairy before? They live in a village not too far from here. No, I've never seen one. I had no idea. What about you, Misty? Has Nos ever mentioned anything to you? It's the first time hearing of fairies as well. Well, it's not a surprise. Our boss hasn't seen a human for the past 100 years. So then what brought you here all of a sudden? We're here to help out the Alchemists. How do you plan to do that? Where we're from, fairies help us gather materials along with helping out during the synthesis process. Does this mean when Verona shows up, Verona's gonna show up with, like, her assistants? You know? Are we gonna start getting all of them as well? Since there are fairies in this world too, I figured they could help out. It's been so long since we've seen the Alchemists. We just stopped bothering to go looking for them. I see. Well, it's true we didn't really have any reason to come looking for help till now. But we'd be happy to help the village from here on out. We're interested in the Grand's White Tree too. And if we can find that tree, we'd all love to get a bite of that tasty fruit. I see. It sounds like you and I are on the same page. Heck yeah, we can all share such a delicious fruit. Everyone wins, right? Right, well then, we need to work hard in order to make that dream come true. Yep, you can count on me. And I sure hope so. You can now hire the rookie fairies. I really had no idea fairies were actually real. So, Miss Nelke, should we send a report to your father about this? No, let's not. He'd probably just thinking I was kidding around and laugh it off. And if he did believe me, he'd probably go looking for the fairies himself, and I'm not sure they'd like that very much. I agree. After all, they've made a point of keeping their existence hidden until now. I want to be a good neighbour, so let's do our best to make them as comfortable as possible. But we should tell Lotos, Nos, and all the local townsfolk. This is probably best for everyone. Of course. Uh-oh. Excuse me, Nelke. Do you have a second? I'd like to talk to you about something. Oh, Vise. And Klein, too. Since you're both here, I can assume this is about mana. That's right. I was talking to Klein, and we both noticed something. The fact is, although it's extremely faint, Vise and I have both sensed the power of mana here in Westworld. Really? So then my world might have its own source of mana? We can't say just yet. Your world is connected to others, so it could just be a kind of overflow from those other worlds. Ah, I see, so you can't be certain. Yes, but still, we think the chances of that are low. If mana were flowing in from other worlds, it wouldn't be strange for the mana to take root here as well. Could it be? Exactly, we think the mana is coming from the Grand's White Tree. I knew it, that sounds totally likely. Mana is a key component of alchemy. And as you've said, the Grand's White Tree is a sage relic, which means it's directly connected to alchemy. We think the Grand's White Tree may be emitting mana itself. So we're working on creating an item that will detect even faint sources of mana. It would be pretty useless in our world, but in your world, a world without mana, it may be exactly what we need. So you're saying you could create an item that could point us toward the source of the power you detected? Exactly, so, would you mind if we tried to make it? Of course, please do! Thanks. We'll head out to test it as soon as it's finished. Ooh, fertilizer would be nice. We need someone we don't know yet. Oh, that's the better ice bomb. No, I'll do the one that's for plot, and we will worry about the ice bomb next turn. Could you grab that tool for me, Felt? This one? Yeah, thanks. You two seem to be the perfect team. Oh, hey, Nelke. Well, we have been friends since childhood, after all. Well, really? And you both just happened to end up as alchemists? That's right, although Felt... I did study hard to be an alchemist, but turns out I'm not very good at it. I'm way better with a sword, and if I'm being honest... I'm a bit of a sword if I'm being honest, which is why I was thinking it'd be great if you could put me to use in that line of work. Oh, okay, sure, I can make that happen. Appreciate it. Anyway, since you're already here, why don't we do that synthesis together? We've got a lot, and we've got all the facilities we could ask for. And with so many of our alchemists here, I'm sure you could learn a lot. You're not wrong, but the Atelier here just doesn't feel like a good match. Plus, there's not really any mana here, it's kind of tough. Oh, that's right, you two came from a world with tons of mana, huh? Yeah, it's a pretty big shock when we arrived here. We never even imagined there could be a world out there with no mana. I'm sorry this has caused such a problem for you. If there's anything I can do to make things easier, please don't hesitate to ask. If it's something I can help with, I'll get it done right away. Thank you, Nelke. I'm sure we'll all need the help we can get. Oh, that's the wrong task sheet. I need to look at this. Oh, wow. Oh, wow. Repair 25 Princess Grassy? Yeah, here's 50, baby girl. Judy's like, holy shit! Alright, we need... We are going to save scum this. We need 2 Seedcasters. At least I would like 2 Seedcasters. God, 1. Yeah, okay, yeah. We'll get on that. When we get more resources to let more people work on it, we'll build more of it, so we don't just have only 1 each turn. Let me save. Because we won't get it done in 12 turns otherwise. We need to get a whole bunch so we can have Suli, like, or maybe someone else, not just put it all on Suli, but like just burn it out. Oh, the slime straight up the Seacaster straight up gets filtered out in the next area, huh? I'm going back here. So is there anyone who isn't a C- in gathering? I'll keep the squad we've got. I like the squad we've got. Also, you got the main 3. I'm never, ever putting the Loserville on the squad. I don't like this guy. He's not coming on the team. I don't care if he's good or bad. He's not coming on the team. So Nelke, Misty, and Nos are fine. And my extras being Sophie and Furious, I think, are perfect. Right, we need a Seedcaster. We need 2 Seedcasters, preferably.
こういう場所特有の素材ってのもあるんですかい？
役に立つ素材だよ。帰ったら何に使うか考えないと。
And then I'm going to sprint here. Damn, I was going to say, in the hopes that we skip this bit to try and get an encounter to spark. To see if we can get 2 encounters to spark, but I don't think that works that way. I think, like, the dig spots and the encounter spots are always predetermined.
これは使えそうね。持って帰りましょう。
2 slimes? It's not what we need.
油断せずに行きましょう。
We know it can give us 2 slimes, so I am going to actually save scum that. I know that's basically what this stream is turning into, but I'm absolutely going to save scum that. You can assign fairies to larger facilities. They cost extra money, but they're a huge help in the long run. Helpers cost money to hire, but they will assist in running whatever facility you place them. At first, you can only hire less qualified fairies, but as you progress, you'll get better and better. Make good use of your fairies and help your town grow. Yeah, that's all well and good, but you're going to have to tell me that like 4 or 5 times, game, because you can't quick load in this game. So I'm going to load, and we're going to try again to get 2 Seedcasters. If we can get all the Seedcasters done and just be in a comfortable position to kind of let things work in the background, I do want to go back to the nearby forest and do the Bestial and Bountiful Forest. So we can funnel the investigations into there. And I'm going back to this first one because we got 2 seed casters when we first came here, so I know it can give it. It's just being rude. It's just being rude and not giving me the random encounter I need. So you're trying to find a Ralts in like Pokemon Gen 3, and it's just like, I know it's a 5% chance, but give it up. You know, like. Dude, damn it, that's not what we need. Ah. Now I'm just gonna leave. It's not what we need, so I'm out of here. That's still scary. What the heck is with that? I don't understand why that's like that. Like, why is she on the roof angrily in the night holding a knife? That's our maid. What's going on? It's so annoying, because if we get 2, we hit all of it together. You know what, screw it. We're going to here instead. We've never got 2 seed casters here, but you never know. You just gotta mix it up. We're gonna stay here for a while and try and, like, sort of force this to work in our favor just a little bit. So I don't want to have to do it one at a time on the end, because it's such a waste. And it was annoying last time, but now it's more imperative, because it literally affects 3 different quests. There we go! There they are! Jesus! Where have you all been hiding? Finally! Fucking Christ! Oh, we got a new skill. Raise an ally's defense and grant them a HP regen for a short amount of time. Oh, nice. Hey, Ferris leveled up. Now we're in a more ideal position. You know, there was a slight fear in my mind. I was like, you watch it be another 3 seed casters now when it doesn't matter. You watch the game just kind of like rub it in my face. But no, I think the seed casters are genuinely just rare spawns, which is probably why there's 3 different quests tied to killing just 2 of them. But one of them will boost our population, and in general, it will help us work back some of our losses and from building the first big ranch. I say that, but if we're going to get fertilizers, I might lean onto not having 2 big ranches. There it is. Yay. You received a citizen request. God, now! Alright, so we need to go hunt down mushrooms. You want... That will fix itself, that's fine. We're working on it. Make... It's like requested from the Lord. Well, the Lord's a perv. Why does he want that specifically designed? But 26,000 gold, I kind of can't nod. Oh, we can make a lot of these. Oh boy. Why only 2? Is it because it's it's probably because it costs a lot of resources. I'll have to double check, but I don't think anyone's selling incense or oil. How many do we need of these bloody things? It's like 50 in it. 30, okay. Okay, I can let that cook for a while in the background. Oh, it's got to be by 10. Ooh. Wait, 50 a turn. And what's Vane's wage? Doesn't tell me. It's probably like 50. Oh, okay, you added extra, got it. Okay, yeah, we'll do that then. And the research is still ongoing. Yeah, that will finish soon. So not this time, but next time we're going to make a fertilizer. I'm just kind of picked anyway, just to kind of... It's long. And then we can make a grove. Or a veg garden. Or a flower patch. Would we need more? That's what I'll need to look into. If I go back to here... A flower patch. A flower patch is what we need. A flower patch is what we need. Oh no, we do have more flower patches. Like, maybe not, we wouldn't need it. Do we though? Because it's only 2 things? Oh god, this is harder than I thought it would be to try and it. Oh, I do want to check sales. How are we doing? Yeah, they're scarce. We don't want to sell them. Oh, right. That's why we had you on that. Okay. There are a lot selling alchemy drops. We'll run out very fucking quick. Who have we got making alchemy drops to make sure that doesn't happen? Ooh. Ooh. No one. Oh, shit. No one's working on it. And who's making sure we don't run out of beehives? And now starts the trend. Okay, they're there. You can come with bullet seeds to work on beehives. Okay, I think all our bases are covered. I'm paranoid, so I'm gonna save. So I think all our bases are covered, but I'm not sure. Uh-oh. All I did was click a button. Oh, shoot! I accidentally left the materials out. I hope they're still good. Thank goodness, I think they're still okay. What's wrong, Judy? You seem kind of panicked. Oh, hi, Lily. I left some materials out overnight, and I was worried they might have gone bad. I'm sure they wouldn't go bad that quickly. They're all preserved, after all. Oh, true. I spent so much time doing synthesis while I was travelling, I got used to materials going bad fast. So now I'm always worrying about it, and I get way too focused on making sure they don't go bad. That's understandable, but it's not exactly a bad thing making sure your materials are properly preserved. If that's something you've got experience with, why not work on that here? That's not a bad idea. Maybe I can make some improvements to help with that. Yeah, I'll think about it. Alright, free money. Research equipment, synthesis, better my equipment. Just according to the list, Sophie will destroy it. Sophie will excel. Fine. Thanks, Nelke, you big time. I mean, it does make sense. It does make sense on like a canonical sense that Sophie would be the best alchemist of the bunch. Ooh, I saw that. Marie had a fumble. Yay! Okay, we might be able to, assuming we get some fertilizer, so we might be able to make the other facility soon. I don't want to check. Is it just because she failed? No, because... Oh, that's cute. Hang on, that was Maruru. I saw that. What the fuck? We don't have Maruru yet, do we? What the fuck's she doing there? I didn't even register it at first as it panned across. The town keeps getting bigger and bigger, busier and busier. Indeed, more facility means more goods to sell, which means an ever-increasing population. And it's all thanks to Marie and the others. Things are about to develop so much faster with alchemists around. But you know, with all these new townsfolk, you think a few of them might also be alchemists? I believe you may be getting a bit too greedy. Alchemists are still quite rare in the world, you know. I know, just thinking out loud. Wow, look at all these people. Those are some pretty strange clothes. I wonder if they're a group of travellers. Yeah, I spotted Maruru, but I didn't spot Rorona and Toturi. I had priorities. Yay, the Arland trio. Yeah. I don't know why my brain like hyper specifically focused on Maruru and not the other Arland characters. But obviously this is before Lulua. But if Maruru's all grown up, so that means this is... how old is Toturi at this point? She's like 19 or 20? And like Rorona is like 30 because it's, you know, this is Maruru's time to shine, that sort of time. So it's like, so Lulua's like 10. Huh? Do you think we're in the right place? It looks way more developed than I expected. Probably. There aren't any other villagers around here, right? God, Maruru's artwork is great. Excuse me, can I help you free with something? Oh, I'm sorry, but is this Westworld? That's right, the beautiful village of Westworld. Oh, thank goodness! It's so much bigger than we had heard, so I wasn't sure. Well, thank you. Everyone here has worked so hard to develop and expand the town. Excuse me if this sounds rude, but can I ask your name? I like how like the unique artwork from Maruru is still absolutely Maruru's features. You know, like that's such a Maruru look. Oh, I'm Nelke, daughter of the Lord of Westworld and administrator of the village. And this is Misty, my maid. Administrator? Does that mean you're in charge? Oh, then you must be really good at your job. That's so amazing for someone as young as you. Well, I don't know if I'd go that far. You really don't need to flatter me so much. Of course. Anyway, what brings the three of you here? Oh, do you know anything about the Grand White Tree? As a matter of fact, I do. We've been researching it while developing the village. We're lucky enough to have a bunch of alchemists here, so things are going pretty smoothly. They've been a big help in the Grand White Tree, so I'm sure we'll know everything about it soon. So we're missing Iris, the Monokamiya cast, and the Duskers. Oh, I see. If you don't mind, could we help out too? Actually, the three of us are also alchemists. That's a cute portrait. I like that one. That's a cute portrait. What? Wait, all of you? Yep, I'm Maruru, and this is my teacher Toturi, and this is her teacher Rorona. Oh, Maruru, your model is not great. That is a stretched face. Yeah, so the Pie Aficionado, Rolina, Frixel. Oh, I didn't get to read all that, but yeah, Rorona, Toturi, and Maruru. Nice to meet you. We heard about this legendary fruit you grow here, and we want to try it out. You're a little piggy, Ramona, but I guess it's okay this time since it's related to alchemy. So Nelke, is there a chance we could help out around here and then get a share of the fruit? Sure, I don't mind. After all, everyone else is looking forward to the same thing. That's awesome. Can't wait to get started. Just Rorona, Toturi, and Maruru, just straight up. How are so many alchemists winding up here? I'm sure the tree is causing it somehow, but even if that's true, I have no idea why. The sage created the tree, right? Then it's got to be some reason to it. Could it have something to do with why the tree isn't bearing any fruit? Even more reason to keep researching this now. Oh, the Vegemite's building up. No. Oh, wait, she failed, I guess. Oh. Oh, I misread. He wants 30 sold. I own 3 of them. He wants 30 sold in 2 weeks. Because he's weird. Alright, I'll make sure to put someone on that next cycle. And then this should be done so we can make fertilizer. Oh, Rorona wants, is who we need. Oh, they want to pick a mana detector. It's... So, yeah, the ones that are on main are plot, which is why they're dirt cheap, because they want you to do them. So I'll do these 3. I'm trying to see what Roman lost. Yeah, once it says conditions, do all 3. And then truth drops. The Dusky barrier breaker, so the Dusks are going to be in. Opportunity bears fruit, and then there's going to be another split in the road. Okay, yeah, so this is the plot priority. This is just like for use outside. Like ointments and neutralizers, etc. This is just for advancing your construction. Oh, what's this? Colourful brick. And then the last one's probably potentially post-game. Aww, this makes me happy. If you've played like a bunch of Atelier games, this game just makes me happy. It will make you happy, just seeing all these different faces. Oh, we've done all the bonus ones, so it literally is just build another large facility now. Okay. That's nice. It's not like the last time, it was the other way around. And how much we got? We got like, yeah, another 11 turns, so yeah, we should be fine. I'll visit Tottori. Because I think we're not... I don't want to spend too much time visiting people, so we'll visit Tottori and Maruru, and then next time will be Rorona. Hey, I was wondering, how strong are you and Misty? Well, I got pretty good grades in my swordswomanship class. I'd say I'm probably stronger than the average adventurer, I guess. There were also many knights in training at the academy. You held your own against them, so I'd say you should rate yourself higher. What? You're stronger than a knight? Oh, those were just mock fights, nothing like a natural battle. Besides, they were still in training anyway. Misty is stronger than me for sure. Well, I am your bodyguard after all. I see, then I have a favour to ask of you. What is it? Actually, I'd like to take me with you on your explorations. Monsters in the world are weaker than in our world. So I was hoping maybe you knew of some areas with stronger monsters. Oh, I see. Let's go explore together. Thank you very much. Oh, you know what's just crossed my mind? We're gonna back out of this for a second. You know what has just crossed my mind? It's new characters, so what does that mean? New costumes to check out. God, there's so many gaps, because there's like, there's Iris Free, we've got Vayne, but we need like the other Mana Khmer 1 and then the Mana Khmer 2s. We've got the Roronas, we're missing 5 Dusk characters, which makes sense because Aisha, Escher, and Loji, and then the 2 Shayleys. I wonder who some of the side faces down here are. Alright, Rorona, what's yours? Okay, pretty standard New Year. This is cute. Oh, Totori's is kind of cute. They're still running away from it over here. The irises are still running away with it in terms of like having peak New Year costumes. Alright, back to this. There's gonna be Maruru and her quest to follow the masked G. In Nelke, do you have any trouble when you go out on your expeditions? Trouble? Nothing comes to mind. Yeah, I didn't think so. Why do you ask? Well, I've been going out with other alchemists to gather materials, but everyone has their own way of doing things. We're all set in our ways, so it's kind of hard to get everyone on the same page. I see. It sounds like you need to keep working together and figure out methods and rules little by little. I guess so, but in the meantime, could you take me with you next time you go out? I'd love to learn how you do things, and maybe I could even give you feedback in return. Okay, sounds fun. There's too many posh characters. There's only so much variety of like the accent I can give. Oh, well, we do need to like get some mushrooms, right? Can I check from here? Yeah, okay. So I'll crack this open. Do the usual. And then before we dive in, save. It does feel like the amount of progress we make, like in a span of time, has slowed down as it's gone on. But that's just because there's more to worry about. So I'm taking things like, okay, can we try and get this on this run? Can we do this, etc. What level are the news? God, look at that! Look at Lily, intelligent. She's a smart cookie. Oh, we haven't spoke to Aronis, we can't get her. They're worse. Oh, it's annoying. It's like, I want to bring one of these two, like keep Sophie and then have like Toturi in. Warcraft, Ultimate Ice Bomb, Ether Ink, Witch Salve. And you have Peacemaker, Mushroom Stew, Secret Tablet, and Pinwheel. Ah, fine. We're bringing Toturi along. Two, like, peak characters could, like, hang out together. Sure. We might have to start running soon because I need to get at least an encounter. Please. There we go. I was like only one mushroom, of course. No, I'm just going to flee because we need two. Oh my goodness. Yay. Oh, is it saying like, hey, you could just set this and then you can just fast equip what characters do it? Cool. Like that. And now, like, all of them will work on it. That's cool. Anyway, we're loading. And I need to... I'm going to put Tony back on the team, then back out and save again, so I don't have to keep doing it. But that makes sense. If there's something that you just desperately need made, instead of individually going through Alchemists, you can just do the group wides and just say, hey, look, these guys work on it when you can. I still need to build. I need to make an Arland section. You know, all the farmland. I might just chuck 3 outlays down over there at some point and make that like the Arland team. Alright, we got this encounter early, so we can still potentially get another one. I just wish the turtles would take the hint and stop being so dominating on the encounter rate. Oh, Tonari, what did you do? It just vanished. After the next, after this, I'll probably have them start running to try and make sure we get to the next spawn. Which would be... there it is. Fuck you, game. Where's my mushroom? Where's my poison mushroom, game? Where's my poison mushroom? Alright, we'll commit into the run. I'll load the save event probably at the end anyway, but I want to see if I can at least reach the end to see if there's an encounter at the end that might have another one. Ah, no, it's a treasure chest. Yeah, alright, we're loading again. Come on, game, what do you mean? I can only laugh, really. But that was just like, come on. Like, every other time it's one mushroom. The one time I actually need 2, it gives me 0. Yeah, okay. Okay, I see you. Alright, try it again. But we saw that it can be different. It's not always predetermined. Because instead of coming up saying, hey, do you want to dig? We got 2 encounters. It was just the fact that one encounter was 1 mushroom and the other encounter was 0. But we can get 2 encounters on this route. Please? There we go. I want to scream! Where are the mushrooms? Why are they hiding from me? It's okay, it'll make up for it. The next encounter will have like 2 mushrooms together. Two mushrooms. Just kill me. In game. I'm leaving. Bruh. There's only 2 enemies it can be. Be the other one. There's only 2 enemies it can be to spawns. Give me the one I need. It really is trying to get that one Pokemon in when you're in like, it's like, oh, there's a certain route. It's like, oh man, it'd be great to get this one Pokemon. Oh, it has like a 2% chance of spawning. Oh, I'm sure I'll get it eventually. And then you're there for an hour running back and forth on like two pixels, and it's just not happening. That's how it feels. All right. Please. There's only 2 enemy types in this area. Give me the other one. Thanks. Thanks. We need 2. Keep at it. I knew this. I said before, I knew this was going to happen eventually. Where this, oh, we just treat every day as it comes. We didn't get what we want. Well, there's always next time. Would eventually transition into, no, we need this to work in our favor, so I'm loading. I knew we would get there eventually. I was just kind of hoping it would be further away. Yet now here we are. And the thing is, it doesn't even really matter. I can do another cycle. It's just I don't want to. I want to be able to like go to different areas and set up other expeditions, but I physically can't the whole time. Like these quests are like blockading, because the more I don't do them, the less time I'll have to do them later. Alright, we're only getting 1 encounter. And it's not what we need. Alright, we're leaving. Thanks, Nelke, for spotting a hole in the ground instead of fighting the enemy. I know you can hear me, game. Stop being a little punk and give me what I want. And you know what's even meaner? It's like it's first on the monster list, so why isn't it showing up? Or you know, like, what's the deal? What's the deal with the cat? Fuck, god damn it, Nelke. No. Now we gotta run and hope we get 2 mushrooms. You know, an encounter rate we're never gonna fucking get on the next one. Until right now, fuck. This is why quick load needs to be a thing. I do wonder if they'll do a spin-off like this again in the future. It'd be nice, but I don't know. So they do, that's like the biggest thing, is just add quick load. I mean, it should be standard in any time limit outlet game, in general, to have a quick load just to speed these things up. Heyo, hey one man, hope you're doing well. We're currently grinding out the same day ad nauseum because we're trying to get 2 poison mushrooms to spawn so I can knock out some quests. And it keeps on giving me either 1 or just none of them. And sometimes Nelke decides to start up a digging spot instead of encountering an enemy, which means we only get 1 chance at it sometimes instead of the usual 2. And we've been at this for like 20 minutes. And I know we can get 2, or at least 2 separate encounters of 1 to get the requirement. Okay, there's 1 mushroom, we've got a chance. Oh, and the entire Arland trio joined us all at once. So Rorona, Todori, Maruru are all together. They all joined us all at once, so I put Todori in the team. Because 2 queens should absolutely be allowed to fight together. Oh, okay. Totally heard me. She's like, yeah, you're damn right. I'm gonna boost all of Sophie's stats. And this might not even matter, because we need another mushroom out of, this, journey anyway. Alright, one more mushroom on the next encounter. One more. This has been my life, one man. This has been my life. This whole stream was like on day 25 there was something I really wanted and we had to do it like 4 times before I got lucky. On day 27 there was like something I needed and I had to do it like 4 times to get super lucky. And now here we are, and it's like this is like our 6th attempt at this bullshit, and it's like, just give me 2. I know I can get a spawn that has 2 mushrooms in it and I'm just not getting it. Or 2 individual spawns that have at least 1 mushroom in each. I need 2 poison mushrooms because it will knock out like 3 quests at once. And the game knows I want it, and so it's not giving it to me. But I hope you've been doing well. I hope your day's been all good. Okay. Fucking alright, we're relying on double mushrooms. You know, the thing that the game hasn't given us once, because that would have ended my pain. I just woke up, fair. I spent most of last night before I went to bed playing more on the Surge. That game is super good. It's not like top 5 Gust games, I'd say, but it is super fun. Like, it's up there. Like, it's on the higher end, higher half of my list, at least so far. Like, yeah, there we go. Finally, we're free. We're free. And I love the dynamic between the 2 main characters in Nana Surge. I really do. Delta and Casti, or Cass as Delta nicknames her, they have an interesting dynamic which I would love to see an Atelier game explore more at some point, or just do something with. Yeah, the fact that it only happened when you joined, that's your luck. That's your luck that just helped me out. That's what I'm going to decide. But, essentially, the dynamic between them, I explained it a little bit in message, but I can go into more detail, especially now, like, you know, it's on stream, so people can hear it, sort of thing. So I can try and advertise the game a little bit. But, the dynamic between Delta and Casti is that, they were childhood friends who fell in love, dated for a while, but then things went wrong because there was essentially, from what I can tell, Delta was put into, like, the tram situation. It was either put Cass in harm's way, but protect a whole town, or save Cass even if it risks endangering that whole town. And Delta chose to save Cass, and it ended up endangering the town, and several people got injured, and several other people also ended up getting killed. And it kind of put a huge wrench in their relationship, because although Cass is grateful for her life being saved, she's extremely guilty that her life being saved resulted in so many others being hurt, and she's also not sure how to feel about the fact that, you know, Delta made the choice to just save her instead of trying to save the collective. And so it's just kind of awkwardized a lot of their relationship, and it ended up in them breaking up. But they are partners in terms of they work together on odd jobs, and are expected to work together on odd jobs because they kind of need one without the other. So it's like they've broken up, but they're still like by each other's side. So there's this slight awkwardness between them, but they're still trying to figure things out. And there's a lot of little scenes that like make it very clear these two still very much love each other. It's just there's a boundary in between them that's kind of making it awkward for both of them. And it makes anytime the 2 of them on screen, it just makes it interesting to see how those 2 go. Because it's like, she will still crash at Delta's place at some points in the game, and like just kind of like crash in his bed, and like the two will just kind of share a bed, and it's like those two are so used to being close to each other, they just carry on doing it, even though they're technically not together anymore. But they just don't actually completely like connect completely anymore because of that middle piece. And there's this whole thing where in the R games, songs are magic, literally. And there's certain people that can sing, and that sing becomes a form of magic that can be used to explore, or for battle, or for support, etc, etc. In On the Surge, instead of it just being through levels, they make it that songs can only be, like, song magic can only be developed by mutual understanding between the caster and the singer, like the person that says do this and the person who does it. And so you have to have these moments where where you sit down with Cass and talk shit out, or you have to go into like this machine where you basically go into Cass's soul and you get to see what's really going on, like what's actually going on in her mind and heart. Which is where like this really like quirky bullshit comes in, where you find out that Cass, in her heart of hearts, has the Sun Kingdom and the Dere Empire, where like the story of her hearts is the Sun Empire always reigned supreme and had complete control, but then a Hollow Knight arrived with the Dere Empire, and now she doesn't know what to do. And the Hollow Knight is obviously Delta, in like taking it out of her in-mind context, and the Dere Empire is how she feels with Delta, where she wants to be spoiled by him, she wants to have that, like, she wants to be treated like the cute girl by him and all that stuff, but because she's always been used to being the grouch, like, you know, being the Sun Kingdom, it's disruptive in her mind. It makes two sides within her mind like fighting each other, and they won't see eye to eye in her heart, sort of thing, and you have to kind of level it out and all that shit. And then when you finally do, they have this other mini game, and I think I know why it didn't get like, remastered to PS4 in the West, because it's kind of one of those things that 2020, 2021 Sony probably just kind of went get rid of it because it's kind of whatever. To equip like the like soul crystals and like song crystals to like power up all your equipment and whatnot, you can't just equip it from a menu. You could, because in lore you can't equip it to yourself. Someone who trusts you and you trust them have to equip it onto you for you, and it has to be onto your body directly. So they do it that Cass and Delta will share a bath, and then we'll start applying the crystals to each other whilst just talking about anything. And so of course you're literally just in gameplay, it just zooms into like a full body shot of Cass in a bikini, and you're just poking her arm, her leg, or her head, her collarbone, and shit like that, and just applying crystals. Like, yeah, I can see why Sony weren't too keen. Like, 2020, 2021 Sony were not too keen on keeping this, because it's kind of pervy. But I don't see the problem with it, because then after you do it with Cass, you can flip the script and then play as Cass and do it to Delta, and start poking around Delta's body as well, to apply crystals and whatnot. It honestly, although nowhere near as bad in terms of like the what the fuckery, it kind of reminds me of like the cleansing process in the first Mary Skelter game, where like it's unapologetically kind of a bit weird, but they make it make sense in its own narrative, sorta. Let's see what's inside. It's a treasure. Let's bring it all back. The only other thing that, like, and I know exactly why they did it, it's balance, because in R10 Liko, the song, to use a song, you had to actually, like, use it like a spell in any game, so you had to cost a turn to do it, whilst in No Surge, they've changed it, so when you start a fight, it says what song do you want active, you click it, and then the song starts, and then you start the fight, and it remains active for the rest of the fight. So they made it so you don't have to spend a turn to set it up, it's just ready. To balance it out, the person who sings the song, so like in my instance Cass, instead of having a health bar, she has a hit point value. If she gets hit 3 times by any attack, she just gets subdued, and she's done. And I was like, oh, okay, that makes sense. Then you get the little tutorial pop up. If your singer is subdued in battle, it's an instant game over. I was like, What? Fucking excuse me? And so they have this system where when you go to get attacked, if you press... to make an example, one man that you'll get, they have Legend Dragoon's Perfect Guard, where when the enemy goes to attack, instead of it being a square overlapping a square, it's a circle overlapping a circle. If you press the circle button as they overlap, you Perfect Guard. In Arno Surge, or Arno Surge, the Perfect Guard you can also use to defend Cass. So, like, even if the enemy targets Cass, if you do the perfect timing, Delta will get in the way to block it. So it's like your punishment's a lot stricter because it's like, hey, Cass hits 3 times, it's over. But it's not only do you have the perfect guard system, but you also have like a cover system where if someone other than Delta goes to get attacked, you can have Delta step in and perfect guard it. They also when it's the enemy's turn, it works like that. When it's your turn, it's a little different, so stick with me, but the gameplay when it's your turn... Hang on 1 second. Alright, I'm back. Sorry about that. The fire alarm accidentally got set off. There's no fire. It was just an accident. It went off, so you might have heard that for a sec. But yeah, the gameplay when you're in combat in Arna Surge, it's a bit different, to stick with me, but it is similar, to give a comparison, to classic the classic Neptunia, where each of the you don't move your character around the arena, but it has that each face button does a different input that you manually put into place. And you can make them combo into each other for your turn like that. So it's like, you can make it so square is your power attack that does huge damage, and triangle is your combo attack that's just about hit count, so jungling to enemies. And you can press triangle then square, and he will do both in a combo sort of thing. The reason why it's a bit different and also a bit quicker is because there's no moving around the arena, it's just you pick your target and then start pressing the buttons. Some attacks have multiple uses before it goes on to the next cycle of your actions. So in part 1, instead of just you press one button, it immediately goes to part 2 of an attack, say in classic Neptunia. An attack might say plus times 5, and you can press it twice, then go away from it and press square. And then that will go to it, sort of thing. So it's up to you if you want to do all 5 and go to part 2, or only use some of them and then try and squeeze in something else. However, the more you squeeze in on a single cycle, the more you end up pushing your turn back. So it's a balancing act on the fly of, do I want to just commit to it and go to part 2 of the turn, or do I want to kind of overburn and try and kill the enemy now? What I also like, and it's just for the sake of grinding, they have 2 little systems in Arno Surge's gameplay that are designed solely for you to have more control over grinding, and it's just nice. The first one is when you're encountering random encounters in the field. When you beat the enemies, you can just refight the enemies then and there. You don't need to go find them in the field or get another random encounter. You can just have it set so it auto loads in more enemies, so you can just keep on doing it ad nauseum. Additionally, and this only applies to normal encounters, this absolutely does not work on bosses, because of course it doesn't, because it break the game. At any point, if you use your ultimate, so if you have an ultimate skill built up, at any point if you use your ultimate, it doesn't do an insane amount of damage, it immediately ends the fight. It will kill whatever enemies are left and auto end the fight. So there's a strategy to building up your ultimate to steamroll an enemy that you might not be ready for as well. You can get away with it a little bit. But because of that, you have complete control. because you can just keep on infinitely refighting enemies, and as soon as you're done, just burn your ultimate, and then you're out of the encounter, and you've got all the experience and whatnot that you need. I ended up getting a bit distracted by that, and I went from like level 1 to level 7 in one encounter. I was like, oh shit. Whoa. Which is fine, because I built up a lot of drain points, which is what you need to get closer to Cass, to like stop getting more songs anyway. And then you go to the Costa del Solaria, I think it's called. The cafe that was once Delta's cafe, but the split second you go out and do missions, it gets like hijacked, and your neighborhood alchemist, except they're not an alchemist, we promise, takes over the place behind you and says, hey, look, you're busy, I'll look after your cafe. It's like, you didn't look after it, you moved in behind my back and changed the name of the shop from Costa del Delta to Costa del Soler. Come on. And she went, yeah, but you're not here anyway. And besides, I can make new recipes for you, which leads into the synthesis conversation and the alchemy conversation. But to get the true ending of Arno Surge, well, there's 5 endings to Arno Surge. There's the straight up bad ending, there's 2 neutrals, and then 2 goods. And the 2 neutrals are dependent on which side of the story you lean on throughout the course of it. But the 2 good variants of them require you to make everything in basically make every alchemy item. Because when you make everything, you get the ability to make like this purifying item, and then that purifying item you bring it with you to the final boss, will then allow you to get the true endings. So the ending grind's not actually too bad, especially because the bad ending, there's no time limit. It's a hard choice partway through the game. There's a direct choice where it's literally a yes or no question. You say yes, you get the bad ending. You say no, the game carries on. So getting all the endings, because there is a trophy for each ending, will be a piece of piss. In fact, Arno Surge's trophy list is one of the most generous Gust trophy lists I've seen since like Atelier. There's only 25 trophies. It's all 5 endings and max friendship everyone. And then like 2 or like I say 2 or 3. Like the last few after that are just like generic battle things, like defeat 100 enemies, earn so much money from defeat them from doing X, Y, and Z, do so many quests. You know what I mean? Like there's no like beat some hyper specific super boss. There's no difficulty trophies. It's actually a pretty damn easy list, like a really easy list. When I saw that the platinum is like 20% of all players of the platinum, I was like, yeah, that tracks. It's like, yeah, that tracks. This is an easy platinum. Just leave a save before your endings, so you can like do the 2 neutral endings, and then load it up, make the purifier, and then do the other 2 endings, and then make sure you just save before the choice in the middle of the game and pick yes, so you can get that trophy locked in. And then all the rest you just can't really miss. You just do your usual Gust game routine of talk to everyone and do a bunch of fighting. Alright, because it's going to make me redo this tutorial. Before I do that, though, I am going to save just to make sure we get that quest locked in. But I do hope they do like a proper HD remaster at some point, especially if they keep Seal No Surge. Because for those unaware, of like the R games, you got the R-Tone Liko trilogy, and then you have Seal No Surge, and then R No Surge. Seal No Surge is kind of half spin-off, but still tied to the main story of like everything sort of thing. But it never left Japan. And so it's like, I'd love a remastered collection of all 5, just for an excuse to get Seal No Surge out of Japan. Because R-Tone Liko 1, despite having some problems with it, was loads of fun, and R No Surge is fantastic. R No Surge is genuinely an absolute blast. I'm really enjoying that game. And I'd like to think it wouldn't be too hard to do, like to get a remastered collection, because the first 2 R-Tone Liko games are on PS2 and new sprites. Remastering sprite work is not that... It's not like, you know, a huge overhaul. So the only real like quality of life is I want R-Tone Liko to have like a fast forward function, because the gameplay is kind of slow. Same with Iris 1. Iris 1's kind of slow. Tone Liko 2 I've barely started, but that's pretty damn good. Toliko Quokka or Toliko 3, that's borderline launch title PS3. Like, that was super early PS3. And then Seal No Surge is a spin-off that's a lot smaller, even though it has ties to the main story, so that should be thankfully easy to do. And then it's just Arno Surge, which already has a PS4 remaster, it's just not in the West. Like, come on! But if they do all get remastered, I will stream them, because they are genuinely, like... The only way that I can think to really put them is like they're kind of like the underdog of the Gust games. Like, they're a bit different, and they don't do as well. Even back then, they didn't do as well as like some of like their other titles, like whether it be like the licensed stuff they did in the early 2000s or the Atelier titles. But they're quirky and they're different, and I like them for what they are. They take some risks and do some things different because it's not Atelier, so they know they can kind of get away with taking huge risks. Yeah, you know, the day Compa and Iffy remaster Agaris is the day that Gust will remaster the R Saga. And especially as well because, like, the biggest thing is that even though not every single song's a banger, because the Arton Liko / Arno Surge games have a huge emphasis on song magic, they have a shit ton of vocal, like, tracks in the games. Like, way more than any Atelier game, including whole sagas combined. Like, Tonliko 1 has, like, 12 fucking songs. And most of them are, like, unique boss themes. And the fact that all of them are sung in a literally extinct language, mixed in with Latin and Japanese as well. An extinct language that was designed, like, several thousand years ago to be a language of song, that they unironically have all the songs sung in, so it sounds so floaty, mixed in with Japanese and Latin. Some of them are, like, so ethereal to listen to, and so magical. I said, not all of them are bangers. Some of them you listen to and you sit there and goes, this sounds so weird. But I love that they're so experimental with them, that you might get a weird one every now and then, but on the flip side, you get Execute Harmonious, which is one of, like, in context, genuinely one of the best Gust tracks, full stop. Keyword in context, because out of context, like, it's kind of weird. But in context, when it plays and what the lyrics mean, it hits. It's so fucking good. Like, Execute Harmonious is all good. Class X No Surge is wild, but I kind of like it. There's another one from Tonika Quokka that I've heard. I can't remember the name off the top of my head. That was real damn good. Because it's very graceful. And I love that because like all the songs have direct ties to like the story and the fact like song magic and whatnot. All the songs are from usually the character you're fighting if it's in a boss fight. The only exception in Tonliko 1 is the final boss, where instead of it being the boss is like singing their song magic at you, you're singing their own song magic back at them to try and remind them of their humanity. Because the song's all about the beauty of humanity whilst begging the gods to spare them. Something that the gods ignored at the time, and drove the character that became the final boss somewhat insane over eons. When she finally had the power to do something, she was too far gone to actually do anything. So you're trying to convince her of her own humanity by singing her song back to her. Which is part of the reason why it made that so impactful. As I said, in context, it's one of Gust's best, because it's so powerful and so beautiful in the moment. You're fighting one of the most terrifying looking creatures in a Gust game, and in the background is a song pleading for her to remember her humanity and the love she once had for the world. Like, Jesus Christ, you know? Like, it hits. Anyway, let's do this tutorial again, because I didn't really read it because I knew I was going to reload. Because we can do group-wide synthesis now. You can now use Commission Synthesis command, which will simplify the synthesis process. Select the item you want. We'll start with one of the new additions, so let's try the bear doll. You can select which alchemist you want. The number next to the alchemist is how many units that individual can synthesize. So all three of the Arlands, because they're not busy, can make 5. The more alchemists you assign to item, the more units you'll make at once. Once you select enough alchemists, you can finalize the request. This shows how many materials you have. The list can be viewed later pressing triangle from the request list. And that's all there is to this request. Don't forget to build at list the alchemists you want to give requests to. we need the booba armor. But I need to build Alliers, so I will get on that. Oh, yeah, I was going to see if I can build 3 Alliers in the Ramberg district. Now, okay, we've made you do enough for Farmville, or play enough Farmville, you can now do your alchemy. I need to see if... Oh, we're not even going to fit 2. I was going to say, I wanted to try and see if I can get 3 Atlas in that little space. We can't even fit fucking 2. I do want this to be the Arland district. Arland has a lot of, like, farmy-esque things with it. So I do kind of want this to be the Arland district. So I am going to build, like, a road. Like, here, going right. Like that. There you go, Rorona. Oh, that's from the auto commissions, got it. Oh, I've missed this theme. I know it's a remix, but I've missed this. It's not my favorite, but I still love it. Oh, whoops, no. Rorona. Whoop, no, that was what I wanted to do. I wanted to build another one. Oh, right. To be fair, you always bring that up. It's like, man, you really fucked yourself. You really fucked yourself playing that bit in the... I know you didn't really have a choice on the PS3 version, but still. And then one last one. Alright, fine. Maruru doesn't have an Atelier from it. And it's like, Maruru's like, what? Because I've run out of designer space. I don't have any more construction points. Oh, we need to start selling the armor for that quest. Requests. Select, sales. I'm guessing it's going to be the weapon shop. Yeah. I might try and see if I can get someone else to make some more as well. Because I think the only person well, we got 2 people that were about to start work on it, but we need someone kind of like... Yeah, Sophie's making boob armor because she's based, but I need someone else to make it as well in the meantime until those 2 facilities built and they can start working on it. Suni's working on other plot things. I don't need the pitchforks anymore. I can take the pitchforks away from her. Okay, Suni, I'm taking your pitchforks away. No, I need them. For what purposes? She looks upset I'm taking the pitchforks away from her. She knows. I know she's gonna hurt people if I leave her with it. And Furus appeared. Yeah. As much as I have problems with Atelier Furus the game, I genuinely love Furus as a character. She's such a little mean. And I love the name. I've made no secret about it. I genuinely love the name Furus. Yeah, to poke Dad, obviously. Yeah, exactly. See a new request. Oh, now it wants the turtles. I fucking see how it is. You watch us get no turtles now. After getting nothing but turtles for the past hour. You watch us get none. Alright, so yeah, we need to steal 30 boob armors. That's 26,000 coal and a pop limit up. The veggie buns are slowly being worked on. I might see if I can get another person on the veggie buns just because that's a bit slow. I mean, we've got loads of time to make it, so that's not the end of the world. Also, I like, hey, it's me, Dio, and at the end of it, signed, Dio. Virate, we'll go to you.
調合をお願いできますか？何か買えますか？すみません。こちらは何にしましょうか？
Oh, there it is. I was gonna say, where the fuck's fertilizer? I was starting to get a little worried. I was like, where is it?
こちらを依頼、この通りにお願いいたします。了解しました。
Yeah, Colonel Dio, yeah. Let's say you don't know it's Dio, it's Super Dio.
施設の確認をいたします。
Yeah, so he's upset because we're kind of scarce on maiden armor, but that's fine because it's about to get corrected. So we might have 1 day of loss, but that's fine.
施設の状態を
We might have 1 L coming our way, but that's okay.
何を栽培しようかしら。
Have we got someone on leafy lettuce? I do. I have you on beehives, even trees. I have you on eggs on the big ranch, and you have a fairy supporting you, so you get more. On this batch. Actually, I'm going to leave that for now, because I might... Oblivion Road sounds a little scary, but we might do another run of Dark Path Interior later. Because... Nah, I'll let it lie. I'll let it lie for now. Because we need those turtles. And hopefully the fertilizer will be ready. And to be fair, hopefully we'll just make a good profit so I can get this task done. Because I'm paranoid that it's going to, for some reason, take me 11 turns. I'm going to save again just because I've been umming and ahhing and sorting things. But yeah, I'm probably going to be talking about Arno Surge a fair bit as I work my way through it until I'm done. Because it is super fun, and if it gets even if it's just Arno Surge, if it gets any kind of remaster, I will be streaming it like as soon as it comes out. Even though it won't be blind, it'll be a Gus game that I could be going into knowing exactly what I'm doing. But if anything, that would just make it a nice, refreshing change. Like compared to all the other Gus games I usually play, where like none of them I've played before. Crops are starting to wither. I need to find someone who's good at cultivation. Oh, I guess that makes sense. Verona being sort of good at farming. Thank you so much, Nelke. I think I'm all set now. CD troll's been averted. But we did build 2 facilities and we're building another one, so it not being as good a profit is fine. I still laugh that every time you say I have to make a big investment, you can always tell. But every time I have to make any kind of big investment, it's because I always hit the red. Every time, without fail. Yeah, that's because that lacking is the shop, what we know about. Alright, who's my number 1? It's Vayne. Oh, a bit of Monokamiya love. I mean, Vayne's kind of cheating because he has a fairy helping him. Where's the fairy credits? Okay, all done. It's like it's working fine. Hello, Iris. is it Iris 1 duo? I think they're the Iris 1 duo, because I think Felt and the other guy's the Iris 2 duo. The flow of mana is rather chaotic, causing highly complex synthesis to fail. So these things can detect mana sources. I need my other wife. I need actual Iris to show up, because I adore that little bean in the Iris games. I need her to show up. It's like, it's all over the place. Like, the Salba characters have joined us. You get the Gramnid characters, and then they suddenly go, hey, Mysterious, hey, Iris characters, but not all of Iris's characters. But now here's the Arland trio. So it's like the Duskers and like the last end of the Irises and the Monokamiya 2 characters. Oh, Vis looks adorable. Yeah, Vis is... I'm using Vis's alternate costume, but her main costume actually isn't that different. That's right, it's said to react to any amount of mana. And the closer you are to the mana source, the bigger the reaction. So you don't have to worry about missing it. I'll show you her default costume after this. Great, then all that's left is to actually find some mana. Yep. We're just about to head out and take a look around. I'm sure we'll find a source before too long. Hey, there's another Iris character. That's... yeah, she's from Iris 1. That's Lita from... she's from Iris 1. Could you let me lead the expedition? Lita, what are you doing here? But, like... yeah, Klein and Lita are Iris 1. Felt and Vis are Iris 2. And Felt? Why are you so interested in this? We can't synthesize or anything, right? We're not earning our keep at all. Oh, that's not true. There's plenty of stuff only you two can do. Whether that's true or not, I still want to do this. Klein and Vis, you've been doing all the work, researching the Grand White Tree, looking for a way home. Exactly. Please let us help with something. We're all part of the same community now, right? Felt, Lita... Okay, I understand. Then I'm officially appointing you two to lead this expedition. Yay! Thank you. I promise to do my best. Then we'll let you know as soon as we find out anything. Leave it to us. And that is still ongoing. Verona is gonna give us more construction. Do a moonsault leader. Ooh, I could have Furious start working on giving us a better ice bomb. I'll hold off. Okay, we can't advance the plot any further because considering it says Dusky in the title for it, I imagine we have to wait until some Dusk Alchemists join us. You know, like, not to assume or anything, but I'm assuming the Dusk characters have to join us for the Dusky Barrier Breaker. In the same vein, the Mana quest had to involve Iris characters. Anyway, I was going to show the character. Yeah, Klein and Lita are Iris 1. In Iris 1, Klein, Lita, Iris 1's kind of cute because they flip your expectation. They have Klein be the alchemist and have Lita be the combat specialist. You know, they have the guy be like the kind of not that strong, trying his best alchemist, and have the girl be the combat specialist. Like, it's a nice flip of the script. But his default is this because he's literally just like a rookie adventurer. But I have him in this because he just looks nicer. Lita, even though she looks like she'd be the alchemist, I mean, she does know a little bit of alchemy, but she's not the alchemist of Iris 1. She's the combat one. But I just love the suit. I love the suit way too much. Felt is literally a student, and he's a student who studied alchemy alongside his sister. And even though they both studied it, he's not very good at it, even after all his studying. So eventually picked up combat. Whilst his sister... her alternate costume isn't that different. But she's the one that actually became a successful alchemist of the siblings. But her New Year's, I just think, looks more... the New Year's looks more casual than her casual. So I just kept it. But I'm missing Iris, and I don't know who that is. That's the first character of Monokamiya. But I'm missing another Mana 1 character, and then 2 Mana 2 characters. And then there's that trio, and then there's 5 convenient slots for the Dusk characters, so like Ayesha, Esha, Loji, and then Shaylee's. But I'm still also missing a few side characters as well. Like, there's just a trio of missing people here. So I've got Norn. Norn, she usually looks like this. And so I've got some side characters as well. So I've got Mai and Shia and Schwabble. I want to meet Sphere from Judy. She looks cute. But that's going to be a while before we all get to play Judy. From Sophie. Yeah, I've got Leonie. I have got Leonie with us. And as soon as she popped up, I went, uh-oh. Uh-oh. I went, uh-oh, for Ferris's sake. We've also got Drossel, and we've also got Ungriff, who, like, you know, the only character I never met in the Mysterious Saga because I never hired him in Ferris. The only character I never got to know because I never hired him. So it was like, oh yeah, Ungriff. I was like, who? You know, we got that bit in Lily and Sully when she was talking about our old friends and I didn't have a fucking clue who they were talking about. Right, I said I would... I do want to hang out with Vayne, because Vayne's from, like, the goated Monokamiya, but I said I'd hang out with Verona, because I hung out with the other ones. Sophie, I've already hung out with you a whole bunch, so I can't keep on making excuses to hang out with you. So let's go hang out with Verona, which I believe this will just be the hiring, that she'll come out for combat. You know, Verona, I'm super glad it's just the main characters from Arland, because Verona, I swear to God, if your master showed up, after all, like, the personal trauma she caused me in the Arland games earlier this year, I would scream. I would cry so much and scream so loud, because she was such a personal pain to me across those games. Verona, when she was, like, my key ingredient to actually get through an area, and she's 10,000 fucking coal to hire. And then in Maruru, when she straight up, like, was the only person in town who sold me what I needed, but sold it for super expensive. It was such a personal vendetta that woman had against me, I swear. So I'm glad she's not here, because I don't want her to, like, find a way to, like, kill me in this as well. Oh, hey, Nelke, next time we're going to explore, can you take me with you? Exploration? Yeah, I'm sure we'd have a ton of fun when we went together. Plus, there might be things you can't do by yourself, and I'd love to help. You're probably right about that. Okay, then let's go together next time. Hooray! And I'll make some pies to take for lunch. But please don't go overboard. There we go, now we've got Verona. Alright, let me go hang with the king. Let me go hang with Vayne. Hey there, Vayne. Oh, hi, Nelke. Do you need something? Not particularly. I just saw you standing there and thought we could have a little chat. Oh, I see. I was just curious, that outfit you're wearing, is that the Academy's uniform? Oh, yeah, well, to be honest, I'm not actually a student there anymore. I graduated recently. Wow, really? That's the same school you mentioned before? That's right. It's a school for alchemists called Waifus Academy. I spent 3 years there studying alchemy. Oh, I'm so jealous. What kind of classes did you take? Oh, just normal classes. I don't think there was anything all that unique about my school. Maybe not, but remember that my world doesn't really have any mana. I think learning alchemy in a world filled with mana must have been quite wonderful. Do you think so? Sure. You know, I was a student myself until not too long ago, so I feel like I can really relate to you. Oh, really? So you took this job right after graduating. That's pretty amazing. You think so? I don't think I've made major decisions yet. Why was her mouth watering? I don't know, dude. Oh, I don't think that's true. For me, I still haven't set any goals for the future. Don't really know what I want to do with my life. So I have a lot of respect for you, since you have a clear purpose in mind. No, not at all. I'm still unsure about all kinds of stuff. In my case, I don't really have any other choice. I think you can take your time to think about all that stuff. If you become an alchemist, you'll have plenty of choices in front of you. Yeah, I guess so. Oh, I want to hang out with Judy. I can't stress enough how much they made Judy so fucking cute. They made, like, so baby-faced cutie. It makes me really like hurry up and get to the Gramnid games with your remaster / remakes, please. I don't want to hang out with the Haggle Apocalypse. Oh my goodness. Hey, it's a Haggle, but he's hanging out with Haggle, not Haggle, Haggle, and Haggle. I'm good, thanks. Alright, I'm going to save, because I know this will be the one time we get no turtles, but we're going to go back to where we just were and try and get turtles for the quests. We're not going to move to Oblivion Road just yet. Oh, a ton of crystals and a dragon. I'm looking at these resources like it's a normal Outlier game. I'm like, oh, just do that. I'll just... Yeah, I'm done with Salberg. Yeah, but that's partially on you for trying 100% the most awkward to 100% game. You should have just did what I did and play it casually, enjoy it for what it is, and move on. I mean, yeah, they should have made the 100% process less of a pain in the dick. But I'm also saying this as someone who likes Maruru, and I can't even begin to imagine what it would be like to try and 100% that fucking game when it has over 20 endings. And there's a priority system on the endings. Like, we know Ellie and Julie are coming. You know, we know that the remakes of the rest of the Salberg. It's just whether they do the Gramnids afterwards, which I hope they do. Giving me the possibility for reaching top 25. Yeah, I guess. When that's like hovering in front of you, you're like, oh man, I got it now. But that's a cool accomplishment to be able to like have. Honestly, with the Iris games, I don't think they need a remake. I genuinely just want them to be remastered. Like, just have a remastered collection of the Iris trilogy and then a remastered collection of the Mana Khmer duology. The only like real thing they need to remaster is the soundtrack for the Iris games and Mana Khmer games are great. The audio quality when you're actually playing them, however, is not. And it's like if they just cleaned up the audio quality so you could actually appreciate the soundtrack more, it'd be perfect. I just want to make sure I get that encounter. I swear to God, the one time I told you, the one time I need 2 turtles. I hate this game sometimes. It feels like it's such a... This is why I saved, because I knew this bullshit was gonna happen. This entire stream has just been the game finding new ways to fuck me. I did the visits. Yeah, I did the visits last time, like before I saved. We get like 6 turtles in a row. Like it's a bunch of turtles like encounters without any mushrooms for half an hour straight. The one time I need just 2 turtles. Like, yeah, well, best I can do is 1. Thanks, game. Thanks, you fucks. The one time. Because I can't even be mad, because it's just my luck. It's just my luck. And I'm only getting 1 encounter because Nelke is deciding to dig instead of do the encounter. There we go. Fucking game. Oh, good crit. So thinking of the R games, I should see... I kind of doubt it with the songs, because, you know, songs. But I should see if the like Art and Liko soundtracks and the Seal No Surge and Arno Surge soundtracks are available, at least in this game. Because they are, when I go to wrap up this stream, I absolutely play a few tracks that I think are worth highlighting, that are pretty damn, like, go to with the source. The normal battle theme for Arno Surge is fantastic. The fact that it's 5 minutes long and has a part where it goes into a violin solo, but then the violin gets more and more aggressive. And the reason why it gets so aggressive is so then it can seamlessly transition out of this hyper-aggressive violin into an electric guitar, and you not realize it's an electric guitar immediately. And it's only when you go, well, hang on a minute, that's just gone to an electric guitar. And then by the time your brain's processed it's gone to the other instrument, then the guitar straight up just starts ripping and just goes into the chorus. And it's like the fact that they managed to make this violin just get more aggressive to a point it vaguely sounds sort of like an electric guitar. So then when the electric guitar actually does come in, it's such a smooth transition. I was like, that's so cool. Right, so that's 2 of the 3 Arlands. Actually, I'm going to try and see system. No, it looks like it's a very set track list, which is fair enough. It was an Atelier anniversary, so it's only going to be an Atelier anniversary set list. Oh, is this the Dusk Atelier remix for Nelke? Ooh. Okay, I don't want to get too spoiled on it. I'll come back to it. Ooh. You wanna know why I'm just going, ooh? The hurdle that's just come up in my mind. Do I build? I don't know why I said it like that. Build. Oh, actually, the Big Grove is nowhere near as expensive as the Big Ranch. Oh, whoops. Okay, then it's just a choice. So I want Flower Patch, the Vegetable Garden, or the Grove. What do I need more? Oh, it's big. Oh shit, we gotta. Okay. I'm gonna have to yank someone out of dispatch. Because I want Maruru to have her own atelier. You're making fucking torn. Get over here. And... oh, we make a simple speed, we make a large outlier. I'll worry about the large outlier later. We're okay with what we got right now. One more Republic. Yes. There you are, Maruru. Thank you, ferret baby girl. Oh, I had a friend of mine who like watches my stream in post, and I've mentioned him like before because he's brought it up before, and he brought it up again recently. That I have a bad habit of calling a lot of characters baby girl. But he said, in his words, it says you only call specific characters baby girl. I mean, I don't even think you realize it. And then you have a built-in bias. I mean, what do you mean? He went, there's only, like, with the Arland games, you only ever called Maruru and Todori baby girl. You never called Verona baby girl. I was like, oh, didn't I? And he went, nope. I was like, why would you notice that? I was like, well, it's because they are. Maruru especially, she's proper baby girl. Alright, all the Arlanders are together. I'm trying to say with like Mysterious, apparently I call Fyrus and I call Liddy, no sorry, Suli baby girl a lot, but I didn't call Liddy and Sophie baby girl that much. I was like, well, I guess it's just like an inherent thing for me that I'll just do that. Because I genuinely don't think about it or don't say it. It's only when people bring it up I go, oh, speaking of O's, why are you struggling with Mothcott? What are you missing, my friend? Oh, you need water elements? Don't worry, dude, I got you. I've got 678 torn. There you go, King. You now have a lot. Something else I can give you that gives you a whole bunch. Oh, Shadowstone gives loads. Oh, new requests. More and sell 15 crystal balls. The veggie buns are getting worked on. We sold 3 and we got 13 days. So 3 in 1 day. I think we'll be fine. I mean, we've got another person working on it, so that should be fine. Crystal ball. Ah, only one person's selling crystal balls. Oh, and you're not one of them that can join, but you can... No, no, leave it that is. Thank you, Pam. Hey, you free? I'm taking... Should I leave Shia here? Yeah, I'll leave Shia there. I need a couple faces. So we can start getting more loot. And then at some point... Wham bam bingy bam, yeah. And then we'll start trying to go over there. So I keep on going to look at it like a normal LA game. I'm like, man, soft bones and dragon horns, and glitter sand, silver liquid. Oh, that's such an amazing area. And I'm like, no, this is not a normal LA game. This is just the next stage of shit we gotta get. You know, it doesn't have the same like significance, you know. But the other like major big facility is getting built, so that should be done. With like that should be safe for us to do task 4. I'm gonna save again. Go. And whilst we're waiting on this, I mentioned it at the start of the stream, but now more people have joined, sort of thing, that I'm thinking the 20th of December is going to be the last stream this side of Christmas. Because last year I did it as well, I took about 2 weeks off. It might not be about 2 weeks, like, I've kind of already got a date in mind for when I'll probably come back. But it's looking like the 20th, which I believe is a Wednesday, will be the last stream. Hey, we profited. Oh, nice, and our shop problem's cleaned up, good. Who's our winner? Vayne is going to keep on running away from it because he has a fairy helping him. Vayne is constantly going to keep running away from it. But Sophie second. V's for... Look, see, look, I'm not biased, because if I was biased, it'd still be Pamela at the top, and it clearly isn't. Vayne, Sophie, V, Suli tied. Ellie, Virate. Yeah, see, like, it's all the way down here before you get to a Pam. Melvia? Oh! That Mel. Likely excuse, I got my eye on you. Encoded Sophia. The, like, the girl who joins you at the start. Mel, I can't believe you're here. I'm sure we can find a use for that freakish strength of yours. Todori, is this how you say hello for me? Hi there, I'm Nelke, town administrator. Todori told me all about you. Oh, hi, I'm Melvia. You can probably guess I'm pretty good with manual labour and count on me. Guess who's going on dispatches? Oh, we've got a new fairy. Nelke! Oh, hi there, fairy. We made some snacks for you. I was hoping you could sit down and eat them together. Oh, that sounds wonderful, Misty. Misty, can you make us some tea? Of course, give me just a moment. That fairy's head is so fucking big. I was like, that fairy's head is significantly bigger than the heads around her. Oh, these are so good, thank you. What's wrong, Misty? Didn't you like them? No, they were quite delicious, but I can't quite tell what was in them. Were they just regular cookies? No, they had a very distinct flavour. They must have had some secret ingredient I've never tasted before. It's probably because we made them using alchemy. That usually gives snacks a pretty distinct taste. Alchemy really can do anything. Yep, the most important thing when doing alchemy is have a clear goal in mind. Clear goal, and that's why... Why they were so tasty, exactly. We always have to make sure we're working hard and doing our best. That's very nice of you. I'm glad we can depend on you. I'm looking forward to working alongside you. Me too. Hey, Nelke, we'd like to make our report. Oh, Felton Lita, you guys look exhausted. How'd it go out there? This expedition kind of took us all over the place, so you two must have been working really hard, huh? The mana source must have been really far away. Well, not exactly. What do you mean? You've been out searching, right? What happened? We can't find it! No matter where we went, the signal never got any stronger. What? But how is that possible? We were able to narrow it down to a certain distance, but no matter what, we were never able to get any closer. It's like there was some sort of strange forces at work, causing us to just go around in circles. Yeah, we even tried splitting up, but the same thing happened. I see. That's true, there must be some sort of deeper secret behind this. Maybe. Anyway, I'm really sorry we couldn't be any more help. No, don't say that. I think it's a huge step in the right direction. Thanks to you, we have a new lead to follow, tracking down the suspicious areas to search. I'll take some time to try and find some way to solve this new mystery. Thank you. We can go talk to Klein and Weiss and see if they can come up with some ideas on their end. I refuse to stop now. I vow to uncover the Grand White Tree. Yes, we're getting close, I'm sure. Let's all keep working together. So that's plot, but we can need presumable Dusk characters. Oh, I wonder who Sully tag teams with. You know, fine. Oh, what's this? A recipe for Aurora crystals. It's 5 fucking K. You know what? No, I will let... If Furina's been wanting to make these bombs for a while, I'll let her go bomb crazy. Six, 3, 3, 2. Oh, Verona hangs out with... Oh, a couple characters hang out with my maid. Oh, there's Sully. Why do so many characters hang out with the maid? There's the Hagglemageddon that I refuse to go anywhere near because it scares me. Let's go see what's going on with Verona again. Hello, hello. Hi there, Verona. What an unexpected treat. Something smells wonderful. I just finished using some local ingredients to synthesize a pie. I thought I'd come and share it with the two of you. Well, thank you very much. But did you say you synthesized a pie? You didn't cook it? Also, of all the alchemists that are in this game, I think, genuinely, either Marie or Verona is the oldest. Because this, in Verona's, like, timeline, this is after Maruru's become an alchemist. So that means she's 30. But Marie, it's after Ellie became her student, and I don't know how much longer after Marie that was. So there's a chance it's been a while, so Marie might be old. I think, of the ages we know, Verona's the oldest currently, and I think Sophie's the second oldest, because Sophie we also know, because Liddy and Sully are there, and they even brought mention to it, it's based after Liddy and Sully. It's after they all set off after the true ending that they came here in, like, Nelke's canon. So Sophie's 26. So it's like the mothers of the or like the older ones of the alchemists here, I think, are Verona, potentially Marie, and Sophie. All the rest are still like either very young adult or teenage. Meanwhile, on the flip side, I think Maruru is one of the youngest, because I think Maruru is 15. Like 15 or 16. Nope, I made it using alchemy. I didn't realize that was possible. Oh, for sure. For some reason, my pies always turn out way better with alchemy when I try to cook them normally. Interesting. Now I'm excited to see how it tastes. Let me cut a slice right now. Here you go, Nelke. Thanks. Okay, time to dig in. Mmm. Oh, that was a way more. How is it? Delicious. This is easily some of the best pie I've ever had. And you really made it with alchemy. It's amazing. It's got a very distinct flavour. Did you use some kind of special ingredient? Nope, it's regular flour and water, and different ingredients from the shops in town. And it still tastes so unique. I wonder what the difference is from cooking it normally. To be honest, I don't really know. I just haven't been pretty good at synthesizing it. I guess it's just a matter of experience. I see. I was hoping there might be some principle I could apply to regular cooking, but perhaps not. Anyway, it's really delicious, thank you, Verona. My pleasure, I'm glad you liked it. Alright, I'm ready. Let's go to the new area. What enemies are here? More stone. Oh, Crimson Raiders. They're new. Don't we need to kill more hidden... more turtles? Hang on. No, that's not the right quest list. I need request list. Yes, Haggle wants another 2 in the ground. Alright, I'll save, and hopefully I won't have to reload it again, and we will get 2 turtles on her journey to explore Oblivion. The road, not the fucking game. Oblivion Road. Oh, no, it's crossed my mind. I haven't really, like, looked at Verona's stuff. Healing Bell, Mystery Ankh, Purifying Furnace. Okay, so she's kind of like a more medical unit. Alright, I'll keep with what we got. I'm happy with what we have. I'll let you know if you find anything interesting. Yeah, thank you, Sophie.
今まで気にもしていやせんでしたが、こんなものにも活用方法があったとは。
何か気になるものありました？
Fucking one turtle and 2 mushrooms. Fucking I. Every time. We never got 2 mushrooms. The moment we don't need 2 mushrooms, we keep on getting it. I mean, if it's early encounters, we have another shot yet. Oh, she's buffing herself. Alright, Totori. Let's get that turtle out of the way. Wow! Okay. The fuck? Why'd that do so much damage? Trophy unlocked, Victorious Warrior, win your 50th battle. I've only done 50 fights in this game? It feels like I've done way more.
ありがとうございます、クノスさん。でも、私の剣の腕前もなかなかでしょ。調合に使えそうね。どんなものをお願いしようかしら。
I'm curious what what to expect from Gus next. Obviously outside of the mobile game coming to the West. Because the 30th anniversary of the company is next month. Also, we got the fucking another... Oh, I need 2 points for that, okay. Hey, Totori, don't die, please, so I can actually have the gang heal you. Okay. Okay. Oh wait, it's not an actual healing, it's regen. So how long do you think it takes for regen to kick in? Oh, there we go. I was about to say, I was like, when's she gonna start regenning? Because it's a bit slow. I want to make it to the end. Okay, we made it. Boss fight. Makes sense, called Oblivion. Oh, there's the bird. Help us out, Sophie, please. Alright, healing and a barrier. And it was good timing too, because ow. Finish off the boss, and then we can just only got to worry about the small fry. That are still kind of deadly, but at least we're okay. This track sounds like a good Riser track. Am I the only one? I'm like, this sounds like something out of Riser, but like one of the better Riser tracks. Well, you know. There we go. Yay. We could just make a fucking shotgun now. What? 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 Shotguns in my ally game? The fuck? I mean, it's not new to see like actual armory because we've seen guns, but I don't know why a shotgun it just seems weird. Or folding stock rifle. I said Melvio I'd put in combat, but for now, because I need someone there. Oh, he's sending that at a steady pace. I need to make another weapon shop soon. Fine. How much is it expanded out by? Oh, okay, so it's not like it pushes out, it just adds a new chunk. Got it. Who would I have? No, I can't build something for the sake of building something. I was like, I don't have anyone to run the fucking thing. But at least we made that expansion. Get my experience with all the characters in the sector. I mean, I've got to have some barrels. Oh, if you put a barrel down, they say it. That's cute. So there is a barrel line. I was wondering, because you can't really, like, run around. They still have a barrel line. When you build one, they say it. Listen. I wonder if it's, like, at random, it, like, picks a different character to say it. So yeah, you still got your barrel line. Ugh. Just stretching. And over here. Lower the chance of failure in Atlas. I've already got a number of them. Cost, production costs. High sale groceries. Just put a fucking rock down and like weapons will sell better. What? I want to see if there's any like scenic things on way to put down, but nah. I do want to build the cake shop. Oh, as I kick something off my desk by accident. Or on the lower shelf on my desk. Which we're not too far off. At least it's not the fucking church in terms of expenses. If I put the cake shop outside of Rarona's, I think that will be dangerous for Rarona's work ethic. I think she will work significantly less. Let's do it. Let's do it. Meanwhile, the actual new Bone District, I haven't touched in a while. I should at least, like, glance over here and check. Make sure nothing's gone too out of sorts. Yeah, because I have the Salbergs here.
どれを立てましょう。
Oh, we need ice boxes. Okay. And then we can build a larger grocery shop. And you can tell by, now we know how this works, by the giant chunk of empty space behind it, that when we expand it out, it'll expand that way. You know what would have been? Trying to see if I can spot it, but I don't think you can. What would have been a cute detail, but it would have kind of been a needless cute detail, is if you could see over to here from over here. Or if you could see over to there from, like, here. It's weird seeing Furina in an angry symbol, because she, like, the only time I can really think of her getting angry was when her parents first pushed the goalpost out. At the start of Furina, but she got really worked up because she was like... She felt like they were just holding her back too much. I think we just let this play out. There's no common synthesis that I really need done. And I like the common synthesis feature, but I honestly don't know how much I'm going to use it right now until there's, like, loads of things we need at once. But it is a cool feature to have. Alright, no failures, cool. We did spend a little money, so that makes sense. Yep, and that's because of sales. That's fine. And who's our winner today? Oh, if it's anyone other than fucking Vayne. It's almost like I said, the whole time he's got a fairy with him, he's gonna keep winning because plus 10 extra resources is always just gonna push him over the bridge, I think. Pardon me, Miss Nelke, but this annoying little shit is here to see you. Hello there, Miss Nelke. How are you this fine day? I don't like how you politely come in like a normal person. To tell the truth, Miss Misty barred my way. I certainly wasn't able to slip past her this time around. I'm on constant alert to make sure he doesn't bother or offend you ever again. I'm going bored of my usual entrance anyway. I'll just have to come up with a more unique entrance next time. Just do it normally, please. Anyway, are you here to give a report on my task? That's correct, and once more congratulations, you passed yet again. You're really doing a fantastic job in developing Westworld. How thinks everyone else in the village? If I'm lucky, the town will develop into something really amazing by the time my term in office is up. But wow, this whole alchemy thing is truly amazing. It's allowed the village to develop so much so quickly. Keep this up and you'll achieve everything you could hope for in no time at all. I guess so. Still, should things stay the way they are for now? At first I just think for any help I could get. But with so many alchemists here now, we're relying on them more and more. Do I even need to be here anymore? Miss Nelke, you look a little down. Oh, no, it's nothing, don't worry about it. Are you sure? Well, here's your next task. I'll do everything I can to help you achieve it. Oh, God. Okay. Of course, thank you. I don't have to worry about that now. I need to focus on the task at hand. Is that in general, or like in one go? Enjoy the money chapter, yeah, right? Hey, there's Dusk characters! I see some Dusk characters over there! Oh, I haven't done the Dusk games yet, so I don't have a voice for these characters yet. Whatever voice I give these characters now, probably won't be the voice I give them when we actually get to the Dusk games. Because I don't know these characters yet to kind of give them that voice. What should we do? I don't know anything about this area. Maybe we should just stay put. Good idea. They're probably looking for us too. I wouldn't want to leave and have them miss us. It'd be best if we just wait here. The device in those ruins was a different colour. You think maybe we got transported somewhere new? No, Keith Griff? Was you expecting him? I was considering there's 5 Dusk main characters that were on the list. I gathered it was just going to be the 5 alchemists. I mean, there is side characters, so he could join later. Escher's cute. I think Escher looks super cute. I say that because I'm getting like kind of March vibes from her design, but I still think she's super cute. Excuse me, is something the matter? Oh, do you live around here? Have you seen a couple of girls with strange looking clothes? Not recently, no. He's an alchemist. Oh. But he's not the main alchemist, you know what I mean? There's still a chance. I said there are side characters from each saga that join, so... Don't count them out yet. I see. Maybe we should go somewhere with more people to ask. Oh, but if you're looking for someone in particular, why don't you come by my mansion? Your mansion? Can I ask who you are, exactly? Oh, sorry, I forgot to introduce myself. My name is Nelke. I'm the administrator of this village. Ah, I see. My name is Aisha, and this is Escher and Logi. We all came here together, somehow. Oh, they're looking for the Shayleys. Oh, is that who they mean by say with weird clothes? Aisha Oltargal. The World of Dusk Traveler. The Dusk Sky Wisher, the Dusk Sky Dreamer. Logix Fisario, and Escher Mailer. Oh, it's nice to meet you all. Now then, follow me. Because yes, Logi is a nickname. His name is Logix. I see. So you're all alchemists, and you've come to investigate the Grandsway tree. That's right. The ruins did warn us about getting sent to another world, but I never imagined it would actually happen. Me either. Still, our world has no natural greenery, so I think we have to assume it's another world. Oh yeah, in the Dusk world, isn't everything like dying? Isn't that like... I need to get to the Dusk Saga, it sounds cool. No natural greenery. Is your world that advanced? No. Quite the opposite. That's a phenomenon in our world called Dusk. Alright, hence why Dusk Saga got it. Which has made most of the world completely infertile. We thought the fruit of the Grandsway tree might give us some clue on how to get rid of the Dusk. I see. Listen, if you don't mind me asking, what are you going to do once you meet back up with your friends? I'm not really sure just yet. We might stay here a while longer to do a little research. Well, if you'd like, you're welcome to stay here and help us out a while you do it. And also, if you become playable characters, I can see what your alternate costumes look like to see if any of you look really cool. What? Nothing. We've got alchemists from all different worlds here, and they've been working together to do all kinds of things. So would you like to join us? Does this... Oh god, I just realised I need to build potentially another 5 more ateliers. I need a new zone. I need to unlock a new zone. I can make it like Dusk Square. So I've got the Salberg Street. That's what I'm calling it. I've got the Arland corner, and then I've just got like a hodgepodge of mysterious and Gramnid alchemists in the middle. And I want to keep the sagas kind of together a little bit. So it's like it's just dawned on me. It's like I need 5. And all the Iris characters I've got mostly in combat, and only a few of them are doing so it's a bit more balanced. I'm all for it. Having a home base would be a huge help. I agree. Let's settle down here for a while. Great, then that's that. Glad to have you aboard. Thank you. Oh, who's knocking at the door? I don't mean to interrupt, but Miss Nelke, some guests have just arrived. Oh, Misty, oh, could it be? Hey! Oh, she looks so fucking cute. I love her already. There you guys are! Oh, thank goodness. We were worried we'd lost you for good. Stera! Lottie! Grand Ambitions, Family Guardian, Charlotte and Shalestra. Shalistra. However you fucking pronounce that. Everyone loves the shades. Oh, I think Charlotte is... I love her design immediately. She is, like, so cool. She's proper sparky tomboy, and I'm all for it. So we kept you waiting. Now then, should we get back on the road? It's so far away before I get to the Shaylee game. Oh, it's just dawned on me. I'm just like, I've got to do fucking... Ayesha. I said I might do 2 playthroughs of Escher and Logi to try both sides. It's got to be so far away. God damn it. Hold on, Lottie. Actually, we were thinking of staying here for a while. What? Why would we do that? We don't know anything about this world yet. Yeah, is there some reason you want to stay here? To be fair, I love Shay Lestra's design as well. But I'm also like a real sucker for like long... It's weird, like I love like the sparky kind of like bomb hair of Shady Green. But I also love really long flowy hair of Shady Black. Or just that, or I guess that's more brunette, like Shady Brown. Some sister's right hand of justice. No, she's not. Hang on, I just realised what joke you're making. No, she's not that far gone. I guess they'll just stand. You three. Look at how much space is between you three. Aisha, Escher, and Logi. Shuffle along. Shuffle the fuck along. Make some room so those who can sit down too. I understand. In that case, of course we'll stay here and help out. I didn't mean to make it go that far gone in the voice. Partly because of the tree. You know what's wild? Is that my revisit alone is nearly a year old of Danganronpa. Because I started Dangan 1 in January. Because my revisits had been a year since I'd done it. Which also means I'm coming up to 2 years of streaming. Which is wild. I'm excited to spend some time in such a fertile land. Yeah, me too! And I want to learn some new synthesis techniques from the other alchemists. I'm glad to hear it. Let's all work together. Reminder, any voices I give the Dusk characters aren't final. Because I haven't got to experience them in their own games yet. Alright, let's have a look at the new brand. The new batch. Okay, make 100,000 coal in sales. Next year will be 8. Damn. City building category research. Begin usage category research. Begin main category research. Oh, so is it just build shed? Is it literally just do more of these? Oh, we need some breezy aromas. We need breezy aromas, and we also need to be closer to both the Shayleys. And then we can move. I was right, though. I said it'd be the Dusk characters. You got Dusky in the title. What else am I supposed to assume? But you need both the Shayleys, and we need some breezy aromas, and we need to get closer to them. God, it's so expensive. Yeah, I'll burn 10k, fuck it. Or at least that bit's done. God, some of this gets so expensive. Ah. Liddy and someone else. Alright, let me check those costumes. Let's see how the Dusk characters look. Oh, she looks like she's like in like a princess dress. Doesn't look like a New Year costume. She looks like a princess. That's kind of cute. Escher. I love it. You're in that. I love it. I love it. She's like a little magician. I love it. You're wearing that. What's Logi's? Damn, Logi. Damn, dude. Alright, Shaylestra. Oh, okay, she loses the arm pieces and she wears like, okay, I could wear that. And you, wow. Wow, hi. Holy shit. Wow. Give me I'm not sure how I feel about that. Like, it's like baggy hoodie to sex. Ooh, sex. That's what you say. That is a shift. Yeah, I'll keep Escher in that because that's way too good. I kind of like Luci's casual as well, though. I'm kind of like... He's just like, oh, for fuck's sake, make a choice. Like... Why are all of his portraits him looking annoyed? Alright, wear the suit, dude, fine. You can have the suit. I'm keeping that on because it's not that different. It just looks nice, so I'll keep it. It's hers. That is such a whiplash for Shady Green, for Charlotte. See what they waited. Yeah, so we're still missing Iris, and I want to say another Iris 3 character. So we're missing Iris herself, another character. We're missing... I want to say another Mana Kamiya 1 character, and then 2 Mana 2s. And then after that, we've got all them, like, lead alchemists. So we've got the Salberg trio, we've got the Gramnid duo, we've got Iris 1, we've got Iris 2, we've got a piece of Mana Kamiya 1. We've got the Arlanders, we've got the 5 Duskies, we've got the mysterious 3.5. We are missing, so we are missing 3 side characters. Alright, say how it is, man. I admire the honesty. We still have like 3 major side characters, but we also have, beyond the 3 major side characters, at least 2 more Marie characters, or at least 3 more Marie, because they're Marie characters as well. They're from Ellie, there's some Judy. That's Toturi. And that's just, I want to say that's the start of Sophie, assuming that's not Monica. So that's a lot of slots for Arland and Dusk characters. Am I wrong? No. It's crazy. So yeah, I think there's still a good chance your Keith Griff will show up eventually, one man. Because, like, if that's Toturi, let's assume it's like 5 Totoris and 5 Marurus. There's still a lot of fucking... There's still like a good 6 or 7 fucking rows that Dusk could fit into. I think you'll get your Keith Griff. Call it a hunch. I also want to know when I get all of these. When do we get all these artworks? I should probably do this at some point. I don't want to use it and then a character be made redundant. That's the problem. Because it's spend points to up a like rating of something and then the store becomes redundant or the character becomes redundant. Then I'm just like, well, now I've just wasted it. Who should we visit? Who should we spend time with? Like, there isn't a lot of choices. Oh, Judy hangs out with like a bunch of other characters? Okay, so we'll probably hang out with Judy. I already know all of these 5. The first hanging is making it so they can join your party. So that's 5 party members, new party members to have with us. Sophie and... Oh, Furious wants to hang with Aisha. Sophie just wants to hang out in general because she's based. I'm curious why Judy wants to hang out with so many characters, so we'll hang with Judy. Because I want to see why it involves so many characters. And Judy's cute. Judy's baby girl material. Cabbage Festival? What the heck kind of festival is that? Well, the main event is where you pick a bunch of people, where a bunch of people race around because many heads of cabbage as possible. And the winner becomes the official Cabbage Girl for that year. Oh yeah, I remember that from Verona. It felt more like a curse than a blessing to win that. And getting the title like that is... an honor? Sounds more embarrassing than anything. Yep, you're right about that. It definitely was embarrassing. Wait, you were a Cabbage Girl? Oh ho! In my hometown we have a water festival. That might only sound like... oh, fair. In my hometown, we have a water festival. We would also offer our thanks for the year of plentiful water, so the entire town was bathed together. What the fuck? I need to hop on Shaylee like now. What the... oh, that sounds like fun. And we had something called the fishing... my Totodori voice, need to find it again. And we had something called the fishing festival. My town is a fishing village after all. So you'd celebrate getting big fishing hauls and stuff like that? I'm not actually sure what the point of it is. When I joined, we just did a swimsuit contest. Oh yeah, that was an event I failed because I didn't get things, because you have to talk to 10 different girls and you have to get shit set up with the guy who drives the carriage. I forget his name. And like by the time I was in a position to try and set all that up, it was way too late. So yeah, there is a swimsuit contest you can do in Totodori where you get all of the characters in swimsuits that I didn't do. But it was also my blind playthrough, so the fact that I missed a bunch of events in an Atelier game with the time limits, oh boy, who could have guessed? You know, like, of course I missed shit. Well, that's also just more reason for why Totodori's so based, that you can get a swimsuit contest if you work hard enough. Swimsuits? What's that got to do with fishing? Sounds like you all having fun. What's everyone talking about? Oh hey Nelke, we were just talking about the different festivals in each of our hometowns. Each festival sounds so unique and interesting. Festivals, that sounds like fun. So tell us Nelke, what kind of festivals do you have in this world? Let's see. I know we have festivals in the capital, but I had never really participated myself. What? You've never been to a festival? Nope, my father was pretty strict, so he always forbade me from joining. I see. But I'd love to go to one someday. You're all grown up now, right? Maybe your dad will let you go now. Yeah, maybe. I'd love to go with everyone once I get a handle on things here. That'd be great. Well, I'm enjoying this because I almost get like little teases. You know, I get little teases of what's to come with like with these gang of misfits, of the Duskers. I'll hang with Furina. Man, Ryan Shogun looks so sad when the bird flies over man. Yeah, it's a very mean opposite. Because Ryan Shogun, the bird lands on her hand, and it eventually leaves her. Yae Miko, the bird lands on her hand, and her Thunder Demon eats it. And it's supposed to show like the difference between the two, that they both have an animation involving a bird, where one, the bird runs away from them, basically, and the other, the bird gets killed. That's how you read it from where I'm from. So I think this says head right. Really? The writing does seem similar to some I found in the other ruins. Maybe they share the same roots. It's strange how something so similar could show up in completely different places. That's true. Ruins are so interesting. You two seem to be excited about something. What's going on? Oh, Aisha and me were just sharing some of our ruin experiences. Ruins, huh? Yes. Furina and I have both seen a lot of different ruins during our travels, so I thought we should share what we've learned. Yeah, I've seen tons of ruins, but Aisha knows even more than I do. So she's been giving me some tips on how to explore them better. It's been really helpful. We have tons of ruins where I'm from, so it's really just luck that I've had the chance to learn so much. So what kind of stuff did you find? They call it Asha? I mean, if it is pronounced, if they pronounce it Asha, I'll try to. It's like the whole fucking Leonie thing where I called her Leanne. And plants. I've seen some plants, automata, all kinds of other stuff related to alchemy. Were you able to use any of it? Oh, sure. They need a little extra attention, but we've got the seeds to grow and we've got an automata up and moving around. That's so cool. I wonder how they were originally made. Oh, it sounds like your alchemist interest has been piqued. Maybe. I just really like the idea of taking ancient ruins from the past and putting them to use today. If I ever found an automaton, I would definitely want to try and make it move again. But you don't always want things to start working again. Sometimes it might lead to a huge explosion in the ruins, for example. Actually, I could... hang on. Oh yeah, she says Asha. Doesn't... okay, I don't know. An explosion? That's right. One time I messed up pretty bad, and it caused all kinds of problems. I was a wanted fugitive for a while there. Oh, Jesus Christ. Fugitive? Sounds like you've got some pretty dangerous adventures. Yes, I never would have guessed. Yeah, because Aisha... I nearly said Aisha. In a trip, yeah. Asha's design is the most, like, springtime flower girl-esque of the lot. So hearing, like, springtime flower girl, wanted criminal, it's not something I expected to see today. Point ruins. You never know what could be waiting for you. Oh, I have to be more careful from now on. Is that what causes the time limit, other than just the world ending because Dusk? Is that if you have to kind of like prove your name and prove yourself innocent or some shit? That'd be funny. I'll do one more hangout, and then I think I'm gonna save and wrap up, and then tomorrow we're gonna focus on making the cake shop and then working on the other goals. Because I do want to kind of see what Ellie's got to do with Escher and Logi. What? And they can carry that many people? I already forgot. I already forgot I put Logi in the suit. So I was like, Jesus Christ, are you coming on to her? Why are you dressed so well? Doesn't happen until Escher and Logi. Oh, fair enough. Oh, sure. Hot air balloons are really common. Every major city has a balloon port. Flying cuts down on travel time in a big way, so it's super convenient. I see. And you could transport large amounts of materials and all kinds of things? Hi everyone, you seem to be enjoying yourselves. What's the topic of conversation? Here comes Keith Griff's apprentice. Oh, fair. Oh, hi Nelke. I was talking to Escher and Logi about their world's modes of transportation. Ah, I see. What kind of transportation does your world have, Ellie? My general, like, order of RPGs I'm gonna do in January, ignoring, like, the RPGs coming out that are gonna, like, kind of put a lot of, like, influence on my schedule, because Jesus Christ, there's so many RPGs I want to play that are coming out in the same month next year. I want to do Final Fantasy VI first. Like, when I come back from my break, we're basically going to be starting with FF6. FF6, if you remember my FF4 streams, that was only 4 streams. Well, 3 and a bit streams and we were done. FF6 is longer, but I can't imagine it taking that many streams. After FF6, it's going to be straight into either Dusk or Trails. It honestly depends which one I'm more in the mood for at that moment. Whichever one I start, the other one will be immediately after. And when I say, like, the way I'm counting it with Trails from 0, I'm not going to go, even ignoring the sub-goals, I'm not going to go 0 Azure and straight into Cold Steel. I'm going to treat, like, 0 and Azure as, like, one saga, like I do the Atelier sagas, where, like, you know, I didn't go through every Atelier game, I went through all the mysterious games, took a break, did the secret games, took a break, did the Arlands, that sort of idea. So I'll do 0 and Azure, and then take a break, and then come back for the Cold Steels. And considering there's, like, counting Reverie, there's, like, 5 games in a row there, I might split that up as well for the sake of pacing, but we'll see how we'll see how it is when we get to it. Whilst the Dusk games, I will just do all 3 of them, because there's only 3 of them, you know? So when it comes to the Cold Steels, I might do, like, Cold Steel 1, 2, and 3, take a break, then do 4 and Reverie. But we'll see how I feel when I get to it. Depends how much I get into it, you know? Because I also said I wasn't going to do all the Mysterious games back-to-back at the time, and I did, so take a break after CS2, 3 and 4 its own arc. Oh, okay, then yeah, I'll do that then. So I'll do them in, like, bags of 2. Bags, like groups of 2, sorry. 0 and Azure, then CS 1 and 2, then 3 and 4. And then by the time I work through it, we'll know, like, Daybreak will probably be close-ish to release, so if that ends up being, like, having a small break between it, will work out, and then or excluding the Sky games, assuming they ever get a remaster, and if they don't, oh well, but at least then I'll be caught up. But obviously, it all depends. So it might get to the end of Zero and go, nah, I'm good. It's just, the only trouble I had in that one stream I did is I think Zero has a very slow start, but I could see the magic. I could see, like, the potential for it. It's just I thought the start of it was kind of like, and now we need to go talk to these people, and now we need to go back to the sewers again, and we need to go talk to those people, and now we need to go pick up some side quests, and now we need to go run around town. You know what I mean? Like, it felt a bit like, alright, come on. I know it's, like, necessary evils, and it was a lot of world building, but it was a little like, alright, can we get to the fun stuff now? But it felt like we kind of got past a lot of it. I still think the slowest RPGs I played this year in terms of like their starting was still Toturi, because I said even though it wasn't as long, Toturi felt so fucking agonizing on those first 2 hours. Like those first 2 to 3 hours, I was like, nothing's happening. I know it's by design that nothing happens, but as soon as you break past it, you get like one of the better Atelier games in the franchise, in my opinion. But that one was the one that felt the slowest, you know? Well, we have horse-drawn carriages and ships and things like that, but Escher and Logi's world seems so much more advanced. I really can't imagine anything more amazing than carriages and ships. What sort of vehicles do you guys have? Well, in our world, we have flying machines like hot air balloons and airships. It sounds like Ellie's world doesn't have those, so you were trying to explain how they work. We have hot air balloons here too, but are you saying you can actually make ships fly? Well, we call them ships, but it's not like they're traditional ships at sea. It's kind of hard to put into words. If you played Final Fantasy, it's like Final Fantasy. That's all he needs to say. Do you think we could make one here? With the right materials, it should be possible, but I have no idea we'd be able to find them all here. Actually, airships are pretty rare in our world too. In fact, the one we made is the, only one. Yeah, we built it especially so we could visit the ruins floating in the sky. You have ruins floating in the sky? That sounds so exciting. And then suddenly Furious shows up and he's like, hey, that's not new. Like Furious just ends in and goes, hey, that's not the only timeline that has a floating island. We do too. It works really hard to reach them, but now it's one of my fondest memories. Same here. The experience helped us both grow in so many ways. She's slobbering again. Yeah, she gets like Nelke gets excited by so many things and just starts dribbling. I'm so jealous. There's so many other interesting vehicles you can think of. Like it's fun to see like an aristocratic character be so not aristocratic sometimes. That she is just, you know, like a very excited girl who tries to keep up the pretense. Oh, where's Shaylee's from? They have a ship that can travel across the desert. Isn't that just a dune buggy at this point? Come on, you're just putting ship on everything. That one looks pretty much the same as a normal ship. A desert ship? It's hard to believe such a thing like that is possible. Sounds wrong out of context there. I was pretty shocked when I first saw it, but I guess that kind of ship is pretty common over there. It was shaped like a ship, but it floated above the ground. Oh, so it's like a hovercraft. So mechanically it's probably closer to an airship. Yep, the ride was nice and smooth. I didn't even get motion sickness. Wow, I really just can't imagine how something like that actually works. Can you imagine like a hyper, like, not full sci-fi, but like Industrial Revolution Atelier Saga, where it's like super mechanical and it's like robots everywhere and shit like that? That could be fun. I can't imagine how something like that actually works. I'd see it for myself someday. I wonder if we could recreate it here. I mean, saying that, like, a sci-fi fantasy Atelier could be funny just to see what bullshit they make up to make it work. But at that point, you start crossing into what the AR games are, because the AR games do have... They don't call it alchemy, but they have alchemy, and they're super, like, industrial future. From a British... I was going to say French Revolution, but sure. Yeah, I can say... It does around here, so you don't really need it. That's true, the growth of technology relies heavily on local environmental factors. Hearing what develops in different lands is so interesting. I guess you're right. I knew that was true about synthesis, but there are so many other things I still don't understand. Okay. And now I'm going to save. And by some miracle, we've had a smooth stream. And I say that because it does feel like the Nelke streams in particular, even though like the one before last was a while ago, they always seem to have technical mishaps here and there, but this one's actually been alright. Hopefully this continues till tomorrow, please. Because yes, tomorrow I plan to do more Nelke, and then Thursday... was it Thursday or was it Friday? I know one of them was the one I'm busy, I put it on my calendar. Yeah, Thursday we start Axiom Verge 2, which I'm super excited to start, because, you know, Friday I'll be off instead. But we've made a lot of progress today. We've met the entire Arland cast and the entire Dusk cast have joined us, which is super cool. So now we're just missing Iris herself, the Manakamiya 2 cast, and maybe an extra Mana 1 character, but we're not certain on that yet. We'll have to see when they join. Or it might just be 3 Mana 2 characters. But we'll see. Regardless, thank you all so much for watching. Remember to like and subscribe if you haven't already. It genuinely really helps this little channel grow. Additionally, you can find my Twitter, my Patreon, my PayPal in the description of every single video. But until next time, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you then. Peace.